Hey you guys, it's Heather here. So if you watched my last budget video where I was getting together our projected budget for July, you'll remember me saying that we did not budget at all for May or June. I just put this little pasty thing over here because I just copied our July budget for August. So I just put this little tab up here that says June 2018 because basically all I did was go over to these little transactions over here and allocated everything that we had spent with our card in June because we didn't take any cash out for envelopes. So this is effectively all of our June expenses up until this day, which is June 26th. So we still have 4 days left. And this is what June looked like for us so far. So we did not put, and most of our bills look the same. So we did not put any money into savings. We have a fully funded 6-month emergency fund. Our income was about the same as it usually is. Our monthly bills are pretty normal. We have our electric, our internet, our water, sewer. Those are all just a tad under. I didn't see a payment for our garbage, so I think we do have to pay them in July because we must not have paid them in June. The AT&T bill was double because I paid May's late, so I just paid May and June together, like that first week of the month. Union dues, normal. New York Life always comes out at the end of June, so actually New York Life is probably coming out like today or tomorrow. Car insurance is normal. IRA payment came out for June, and then CrossFit always comes out on the first of the month. And then we have Hulu and Netflix. We made our standard mortgage payment for June. We did not make June's payment in May. We made June's payment on June 5th. And then we've had $900 extra, but our extra payment that we just did a few days ago is not showing up in our transactions over here. So that's not reflecting. Living expenses is where this starts to look really interesting. And so does our fun and entertainment categories. Oh my goodness. I definitely feel like we overspend, and if you look at our eating out, it's literally coffee, Starbucks, Estacada, Planet Cup of Joe. It's all freaking Starbucks. 18 transactions. I know a lot of that is my husband, some of it's me. I didn't really know how I wanted to allocate it, but I also put some of it up into our own personal money. Apparently we really love coffee. So our groceries, we ended up spending $713. I'm sure that some of that was like my husband like picking up beer on his way home. And then a lot of random stops to the local grocery store here in town, Harvest Market. We go there a lot. My husband goes there a lot for like work snacks like chips and crackers and treats, and he always needs like little things for work, which is okay, but obviously this is where a lot of our grocery budget goes to, him wanting to just like go and pick up a few things. Our gas is still under, which that's kind of impressive, but we'll probably hit about 400 because I'm like halfway. And if my husband has to fill up again, then that will hit us at 400 by the end of the month. Personal money, I didn't really know how to allocate this stuff. A lot of it, again, is coffee. I did go to Target, but a lot of it is coffee and then like personally eating out. And I'm not sure exactly like if this is my coffee or my husband's coffee. I just kind of split it up because I know that I go there a lot. And then kind of the same with my husband. He always goes to Firehouse Subs on Friday. And then I threw some of the Big Jim's Market. Like that's just a place you stop to go like grab a 6-pack. And then he gets coffee a lot on his way home from work. Something from Coastal. I know I didn't go to Coastal, so that's definitely from him. Um, so when you see like the coffee a day, oh my gosh, you guys, it adds up. And this is why cash works so much better for us for personal money, because then we actually like stop and think of, do I want to spend $3 on coffee? Which is why we're going back to cash envelopes for sure. But this is how our spending habits get out of control, like $3 here and there. It's crazy. We didn't spend any money on the animals this month. Car maintenance, like, of course, we didn't take $40 out for it. Um, but Napa Valley, Napa Auto Parts, 125. That's all my husband. And then yard and home stuff. Lots of trips to Home Depot, Boring Bark and Landscaping, like that's me. Lowe's, TV hardware, that's the True Value here in town. So lots of home stuff. And then eating out. We do eat out probably twice a week. And I did put a Big Jim's Market purchase here. I'm sure it's for beer. It's probably supposed to be going to my husband spending money. And I threw some of the Starbucks stuff in there too. And then there's a few restaurants that we eat at. This is one, we split a meal. We split a meal here. This one right here is a meal for both of us. Local Cow is a great burger place in town. Hitching Post Pizza. And I didn't allocate anything for fun money. And then we did give my cousin $100 for graduating high school as her little gift. So I guess we don't go too off the rails normally, even though, like, even when we don't live off of a budget, I'm sure it could be so much worse. But this is just what like normal spending habits look like for us if we're not on a budget. And if I'm not getting cash out for personal money and we're not thinking ahead of what we're going to be buying for the yard and the house and car maintenance and planning groceries and planning meals, stuff like that. So it's just a really big eye opener that I just kind of didn't really want to do. I didn't really want to do this, but I knew that it would be really helpful, and just give a really good reason why it's really important to set a monthly budget and to stick to it. That's the biggest thing. And it makes you think about your spending. Do I really need to go get a coffee today? Do I really need to, do we really need to go out to dinner on Friday night or Saturday night? Should we just eat at home? Just little things like that really seem to add up, as you guys can tell right here. All of these areas that got overspent from what we're planning on doing for July. So June, this is just what it looks like when you're not working off a budget, when you're not tracking what you're spending, and you're not paying attention to your numbers. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope that this can be used just to, if you have someone that's not on board with budgeting, show them this video of what it's like to make a plan and stick to it, and then what it's like to just fly by the seat of your pants, I guess, and run the debit card, because you don't think about how you're spending your money as much. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.